Hey everyone, so I'm back. It's Thursday and I thought I'd jump on again and do some more Thursday network marketing training. The reason I didn't last week was because I was actually in Mexico. As you can see, I've got a nice shade to me now, at least I'm not pink anymore. But yeah, I had an awesome time there. It was fantastic, but that was the reason why I didn't go last week. But once again, I'm outside of Karate with Little Man, and as you can see, not 34-degree Mexican heat anymore. It is actually pouring down with rain, typical British weather. So one thing I want to do is jump on again and do some network marketing training. I get asked a lot about network marketing training. Hey buddy, so I thought I would jump on and give some skills. As you can see from the title, it says if you are doing this, then stop. And you know, and if you're teaching this, then also stop as well. Hey Lenise, because there's something going on in the network marketing industry, and I cannot stand it, and I've never stood it for a long while. But it just seems to be what people tend to do when they join a network marketing business for some reason. And I don't know why they do it, but people tend to do it, and it drives me mad. The reason being because one, it instantly kills your own network. It instantly kills any business partners that you bring in and you teach this to. It kills their network, and before you know it, you are dead and you've killed everyone's network and you've got no hope. So if you're doing this, you must stop. Okay, stop right now. If someone's teaching you to do this, stop right now. Spamming messages. Stop spamming. It drives me mad. Now what I mean by this is by sending hundreds of messages every single day on Facebook or Instagram or whatever platform you're using. It is ridiculous, and what you are doing, you are instantly killing your network. And what happens as well, if you teach that to other people, you are instantly killing their network. Instantly, like you're dead. But what happens is you then create a whole stigma for the whole environment. Like there's this whole stigma, especially in the UK right now, about network marketing, about how like, oh, everyone's doing it. Well, the thing is, no, everybody isn't doing it. What's happening is there's a few people doing it, but they're spamming hundreds of people every single day. That what's happening, of course, people get pissed off and fed up when they get when they get like 10 messages every single day coming through to them saying the same copy and pasted bullshit, and it drives me so crazy. I remember when I very first got into network marketing, and I was get great success quite quickly. And I remember me and Hazel, we went up to Leicester to do some training, and she was like, right, you can speak. And I was like, what? No way. Like, I was scared. Like, it's my first ever time doing it. I told a bit of my story. But one thing I referred to the industry as wasn't network marketing. It was relationship marketing, because building a relationship is so much more powerful than spamming hundreds of people every single day. Now, I heard very recently that was that a training was done in the UK. It was an Instagram training, and the people that were doing it were teaching the group to message 160 people a day. 160 people a day they were teaching to message for Instagram. It's just ridiculous. But think about this though, right? Now, I haven't worked out the numbers, so my maths will probably be crazy off on this. But say, for an example, there's, I don't know, 100 people in that room, okay? There's 100 people in the room. And the person up there is saying to teach 160, message 160 people a day. So everyone's like, oh my God, this person's had success. I must do what they're doing. So then they copy it. So there's 100 people in the room. Now, 160 times 100. Can you imagine that? How many messages you get? That's what 160,000 messages a day. Correct me if I'm wrong. In my maths, I can't do my calculator, and I'm flowing, and I don't care if I get the numbers slightly wrong. But say that's that many numbers a day. Say then that group of people go out and they do that over the next 5 days, or even 20 days. Can you just imagine that? How many people that has been spammed? It's just incredible. Now, say for an example, now this meeting was held in the UK, 16,000, thanks Hazel, 160,000. Hazel, what is 16,000 times 5? I need to know that number. So say that, right? That like 16,000 people a day are getting messaged, right? Now, say, here's another example. Everyone there's in the UK. So that means that they're following most UK people, but not everyone will be UK. Say 70% of their network on Instagram, the messaging, is UK. But there's 16,000 messages going out. 70% of that is going out to the UK. Now, times that by 5, and it's no wonder there's such a bad stigma about the industry when you have idiots teaching people to go and message 160 people a day. So there you go, 80,000 people a week. Now, it's just bonkers. It is just absolutely bonkers. You are not going to build a network marketing business like that. What will happen is you can potentially get some quick success because you're going to get floods of people coming in quickly. Floods of people are going to come in quickly. Then what's going to happen? Some people will do something, some people won't. Okay? It's just what happened. That's what happens. But you're never going to network properly. You're going to build a quick business, but then what's going to happen? It's going to drop off just as quickly. Hey, Natalie, if you are teaching somebody to message 160 people a day, okay, and hope you're going to get results, you may as well give them a bucket of shit and say, throw it at the wall and see what sticks. Because that is what you're teaching. You're not teaching anybody any skills. Because here's what happens is, so you bring someone in brand new. You've just recruited someone, just sponsored someone, whatever you want to call it. Hey, Candice, you bring someone in brand new, okay? And you teach that person and you say to them, right, we need to go and message 160 people a day to go and get success. That's what you got to do. That person's out day one. They're all excited. They're all energized. They've got their products. They bang, send out 160 messages. They get 155 fuck offs. Go away. I've had 10 of you today. Leave me alone. I don't want to hear this. Or another one of these. And that person gets that. Guess what? That person is just going to be like, whoa, I'm not doing this. This is awful. And they're going to back off. Okay. But what's also going to happen is the potential of people that person could have spoke to, they could have been an absolute rock star in the industry. But you've killed them instantly. They could have had connections of astronomical proportions that could be rock stars in the industry, but you've killed them instantly because what's happened is they're like, well, I'm not doing that. That's a bunch of shit, because you're not teaching people any skills. Wouldn't it be far, far better to connect with 1, 2, 3 people a day, have meaningful conversations without trying to recruit them? You're just having a conversation with somebody. You're building that relationship with somebody. And then guess what? You're not going to get blocked on Facebook by that person. That person is going to be watching your posts. And if your social media game is on point, then they're going to come to you and ask you what you're doing. And you haven't even got to ask them what they're doing. Wouldn't that be a much better strategy? It really would, wouldn't it? So if you could just change the game, guys. Just got to open this window. Change the game a little bit. Like I say, if you're messaging, literally, 160 people a day, you're killing your network. You're killing their network, you're killing your business, and you're never going to grow a business. You might get quick success, but that success is going to die off just as quick as you got it. Change your strategy. 1, 2, 3 meaningful conversations a day with new people. Build relationships, build rapport with people. Like I said, then you're not going to get blocked. They're going to be interested in what you're doing because your social media game is going to be on point, because you're not spamming, you're not permanently posting about my business opportunity. You're providing people with value. And when you provide people with value, then what's going to happen? They're going to come to you and ask you questions and ask you what you're doing because they're already interested. That's the first hurdle done. And then, of course, you can show them. That is a far better way to build a stable network marketing organization. But if you are trying to teach people to spam, it's ridiculous. I know people in the UK that do this, and it drives me mad. But and you can speak to anyone in the UK, and you could say, it probably happens everywhere, but I'm using the UK for example because it's where I live. And you say something in the UK about network marketing, is that it's such a bad thing. But like Hazel just said there, messaging people isn't a bad thing. I build a business through messaging people. Messenger is where the money is made. Okay, you think your Facebook profile is like your shop front window, your messenger box is like over the counter where you're actually speaking to people. That is where the money is made in your messenger. But spamming by sending the same copy and pasted BS to people is just going to be a load of crap. But if you're talking to people in a way, and there's nothing wrong with messaging people, I do, but when you're messaging people, don't try and be a hunter. Don't try and be a shark and think, oh, I'm going to get you, I'm going to recruit you, because again, it's the wrong attitude. If you think about when you're reaching out to somebody, what can I provide them as value? Are they even interested? You don't know, so you need to find out if they're interested. Now, I know some people get scared of messaging people. They get scared of inviting people. But funny enough, I was having this chat with Hazel earlier, and I had a moment in the shower where I had this scenario in my head, and I thought, this is so perfect, and I hope I can explain this right. So you think about this, right? People say, oh, you know, I can't invite people, you know, I'm a bit scared, I've got that, and that fear level builds up and I can't do it. But how many times, right, have we, when we've been younger, where we really wanted to go out on a weekend, so it's a Friday night, you want to go out, you're buzzing, you call your mate and you're like, listen, let's go out tonight, let's have a good night, let's have a party, and they're like, oh, no, I'm not really interested. Well, that's your first objection. But you're so excited about it because you're so buzzing, because you just want to go out, and you're literally like, look, man, let's just go out, like, it's not going to be an issue, look, I'll come pick you up in a taxi, you haven't got to do a lot, just come out for one drink, just come on, one drink, that's all. And you're telling them, and they're like, oh, you know, I don't know. You're saying, look, okay, I'll make it easy for you. I'm going to come pick you up. Okay, so you're lowering their level of what they've got to do. You say, I'm going to come pick you up. You come pick them up. You take them out. And you're, look, one drink. Let's just see if you like it or not. If you don't like it, go home. Doesn't matter. But if you do, stay out and have more. That's no different than inviting people. Like, it literally isn't. You're excited. You got to lower their effort. Basically, make it easy for people. The easier you make it for somebody to come and watch a presentation or come to a meeting, the more chance they've got of doing it. So you do that with people. And then then you let them make the decision. Like the same as when you're inviting your mate out for a drink. You're not forcing them to the pub. You're not forcing them to stay out all night. What you do is say, look, come and have one drink. Let's see if you like it or not. You know, let's see what you think. And if you want to stay out, great. Stay out. If you don't, it's not for you. Go home. How many times have you done that before in your life with your mates? I know me a lot. I know my mates have done it to me. And then how many times as well, right, when you've done that, when you've literally been like, look, come out, it'll be fun, and you go out, the next day they're like, oh my God, that was the best night ever. I was so excited. I'm so glad you did it. Thank you for inviting me. And then they do that. How easy is that, guys? And that's no different than inviting. Change the game, okay? Stop spamming people, but also when you're messaging somebody or speaking to somebody for the first time, get it out of your head that they are going to be your next business partner, you're going to sell a product or sign somebody up. Because that's not the goal. That's not the process that you want when you are talking to somebody. Because your whole goal at that point when you're talking to somebody new is to find out if they are even interested to seeing what you're doing. That's it. Because when you think about it like that, and you think, actually, do you know what? That's a much easier thing. I can ask people if they're open to coming to see a presentation or watch a video or jump on a call with me. That's easy when you speak to somebody like that. But when your mindset is, I'm going to recruit you, I'm going to sign you up, and that's your mindset, then guess what? You're gonna be let down a lot. Trust me, you really, really will do. But it just changed the game, guys. Stop spamming. Stop ruining the industry. Stop killing your own business, and stop killing your business partners' businesses. I feel so sorry for some people that have joined a network marketing company and they're like, oh no, this is ridiculous. Like, everyone hates me now, because you're just spamming. And I feel sorry for those people, because those people, they could have been an amazing rock star in the industry. They could have made themselves a ton of money, created themselves so much freedom, or just used some incredible products. They really could have done. But you've killed their network straight away. Stop burning networks, stop burning bridges, and learn to network properly. Network marketing is not, I repeat, it is not spamming by sending out hundreds and hundreds of copy and paste BS messages every single day. It's really, really not. What's the time? Oh, 15 minutes I've been on. Sweet. I always like to keep this short and sweet. So I am going to go see how little man is doing in karate now. If you found this useful, please share this, tag your teams, and please stop spamming. Network properly, learn skills. Literally, you can build such a powerful business with what, like literally 1 to 3 meaningful conversation every single day. You really, really can. Because here's, sorry, I'm going off track, I'm not ending it. I've got another tip for you. Because this is something else, guys. Imagine this, okay? Here's the scenario. On one hand, you're sending out 160 messages a day. Literally, like I said, it's like throwing shit at the wall and hope something sticks. Something sticks. On the other hand, you're speaking to 1 to 3 people a day. Say one person is really, really interested. You speak to that person. You find out their network. And then what you're doing, you've opened up a whole new network of people that you would never even known before. And you've just from speaking to one person, you've opened up a whole new network. And then you speak to one person, then you open up another whole new network. And all you've actually done is spoken to one person, but you've gone through networks and you've networked out. And the next thing you know, you've introduced this business to an incredible amount of people. An incredible amount of people are using incredible products and are making incredible money, and everyone's having the best time ever. Simple. Or some people don't want to do it, but what you haven't done, you haven't burnt bridges by sending them some BS copy and paste bullshit message. So I ain't really done this time. But like I said, if this is useful, please tag your teams or wherever business you're in. I don't care, because this is literally like generic. Hope everyone gets this message. Stop spamming. Stop listening to people if they're telling you to send hundreds of messages every single day and copy and paste bullshit, because it is not going to work. You're going to kill your business like that. So everyone, send it out, share this, tag people, have fun with it, and have a great day, everyone. And I'll speak to everyone soon.